not my favorite fire engine. Grandpa, look what Troy did to my fire engine. He broke it.
I stepped on it by accident.
But you broke it.
I'm so sorry, Tristan. Can we fix it, Grandpa Jake?
Let me have a look at it, Tristan. I'm sure there's something we can do.
I don't want Troy playing with my toys anymore. None of them.
Now, Tristan, that's not being very forgiving. Troy said he was sorry.
It's hard to forgive Troy, Grandpa, even though he is my friend.
I know what you mean. Did I ever tell you the story of Crispin, the dinosaur?
No, you didn't.
Did his friend break his fire engine too?
Not exactly. But one day, he made a mistake that made his sister very unhappy. I have an idea. Why don't you two come to the workshop with me? I'll work on fixing this fire engine, and I'll tell you all about Crispin's Operation Oops. It had been raining for many days. Crispin stayed inside his family's den during the storm and kept busy planning the games he would play outside with his friends when the sun came out again. Finally, one morning...
Yay! The sun is out! It's a great day for play! Mom, can I go play with my friends? Please, Mom, please!
Can I weed my garden, Mommy? It needs it after all this rain.
All right, dears. See you both later.
Cool, all right! Hey! Woohoo!
And so, Crispin and Dixie went happily on their way. Dixie went off to work on her garden, and Crispin made his way to go visit his friends. After all that rain, he was looking forward to a very fun time outdoors.
Wesley!
Crispin! Woohoo! Hey! What a great day for play!
Oh yeah! Hey, where's Suds?
I don't know. Probably still in her den. Let's go see if she wants to play.
Crispin, Dixie, Wesley, and Suds had been friends for a long time, ever since they were baby dinos, and they all went to school together.
Hey, Suds! Oh, Suds! Come out and play!
Yay! Hi, guys!
Hey!
The rain's gone and I'm ready for fun. What should we play?
Well, I've been thinking and thinking the whole rainstorm long, and I have the perfect game.
What? What is it?
Capture the flag! There are 3 of us, so we'll only have 1 flag to capture.
Great!
Let's play!
Okay, start counting, and I'll guard the flag. Hey, now to find a perfect hiding spot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There was nothing that Wesley enjoyed more than a good game of Capture the Flag.
Here we go.
He looked and looked for a hiding place for the flag,
No good.
but none of them seemed just right until he came upon a hollow log.
Yes! Aha! Perfect!
Ready or not, here we come to get the flag!
Here we come.
Not if I catch you first! Here I come!
Not here. Hey, I wonder where it could be.
Did I just see that?
I found it!
But I'll catch you. Whee!
Miss!
Hey, come back here.
Got
Huh?
it! Bye!
Oh, yeah? Not if I can help it. I'm gonna catch you first.
While 3 of the Dino friends were having a good time, Dixie was hard at work, tending the flowers that she had so carefully planted.
Oh, what a beautiful day. It's been a lot of hard work getting this garden weeded, but it's almost perfect now. I just need to get the last... Huh?
Haha, you can't get me!
Yes, I will.
Crispin! No! Stop! No! Oh no! My flowers, my garden! All my hard work.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, this does not look good.
Crispin hadn't meant to ruin Dixie's flowers, and he didn't know what to do or say. Then he thought of something.
Oh, Dixie, what happened to the fence that goes around your garden? If it had been up, I wouldn't have run into your garden.
What? Are you saying it's my fault? The ground was so soft and muddy from the rain that the fence fell over. And now look at my garden. It's all ruined. Those were marigolds, my favorite. And Canterbury bells. Oh, I can't believe this happened.
Dixie continued to cry, and Crispin was feeling very badly. As were Wesley and Suds.
I'm sorry about your garden, Dixie. Even if the fence wasn't up, I was still going too fast and not looking where I was going.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe there's something we can do to help fix Dixie's garden.
Like what? My flowers are ruined.
We can help you put your fence back up, so this won't happen again.
Yes! And we can even tie little sticks around the bent flowers to help them grow straight again.
That's not going to work. I'm going to have to dig them all up and plant new flowers. I know it was an accident, but I'm still mad at you, Crispin.
I know you're upset, Dixie, but Crispin did say he was sorry. Do you think you can forgive him? We can all work together to fix things. I'm sure some of the flowers can be saved.
You're right, Suds. I forgive you, Crispin, and I'd be happy to have your help fixing up my garden.
Aw, thanks, Dixie.
And so the 4 friends set to work.
Let's plant these here.
Let's do some sweeping here.
Great. There we go.
Oh, that's perfect.
It was not easy to get the garden back to the way it had been. Dixie had carefully tended it for a long time. But they didn't give up, and with a little hard work and a lot of love and care, in no time at all, the garden looked as good as new.
Done.
There, all done.
Good as new.
Just like this fire engine.
Wow! Thank you, Grandpa.
And thank you for the story, too.
Troy, I forgive you for accidentally breaking my fire engine. I'm sorry I was mad at you. I should have put my fire engine back on the shelf after playing with it, instead of leaving it on the floor.
And I'm sorry I broke it, Tristan. I'll be more careful next time.
I'm proud of you children.
Thank you, Grandpa. Let's play ball.
Yes, let's go!
So remember, everyone makes mistakes, and we all need forgiveness at some time or another. To forgive, even when it's difficult, is a wonderful thing, and one of the best ways to show love and friendship.
Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. Your good advice is very nice. I can't wait. Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. They're such fun. I love each one. They're really great.
Being a kid is lots of fun. I get to laugh and play and run. But sometimes things don't go so fine, and you come round just in time.
To tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. Your good advice is very nice. I can't wait. Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. They're such fun. I love each one. They're really great.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, hi, Grandpa Jake.
Oh my, Tristan. I was upstairs looking for you, but it seems like you're all set up here.
I came to play down here. There is no place to play in my room.
I can understand why there was no space. Your room is so messy that I could hardly open the door.
Mom will clean it up later. I think she likes to clean things up.
Actually, Tristan, picking up after you can sometimes be a lot of work for your mother. Did you know that learning to clean up after yourself and being responsible is part of growing up?
But I don't like cleaning up. It takes me so long.
That's why you need to learn to pick up after yourself, little by little, instead of waiting till it's a big mess and then cleaning up. Otherwise, it'll be a bigger job and take longer.
But why is it so important to learn to clean up, Grandpa?
That's a very good question. And I have a story that will help you understand the importance of being tidy and responsible.
Okay. Ready.
What do you say you clean up your toys first?
But, okay, I'll do it. Then can you tell me the story?
It's a deal. One day, right as the first class was about to begin, Mr. Nuggin made an exciting announcement.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Nuggin.
I hope you all had a good weekend.
Yes, we did.
I had a lot of fun. Excuse me, but what's in your box, Mr. Nuggin?
I have a surprise. This week, we will focus on learning responsibility, having good manners, and being neat and tidy. I've given each of your parents a chart to fill out this week. Each time you're responsible in your jobs, have good manners, and stay neat and tidy, they'll mark it on the chart. At the end of the week, the 3 dinosaurs that have the best marks will each get a prize. Check this out. And here's another one. Last, but not least,
Wow, that's what I want. I could have a lot of fun with a wagon like that. I could have a lot of fun with a wagon like that. Wagon like that. Wagon like that.
So, do your best this week to be tidy, neat, and
Responsible!
excellent. And now for our spelling bee. So,
Everyone was very excited about the contest and wanted to do their very best to be responsible in school and at home. When school was over, Dixie noticed that Crispin was glued to the window.
Are you coming, Crispin? Crispin? Crispin!
Huh?
It's time to go home.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll be right there.
Crispin couldn't get his mind off of the red wagon. He liked it very much. As he made his way home from school, he was so lost in thought about the wagon
I'm gonna get a wagon. I'm gonna get a wagon.
that he didn't realize that he was walking through huge mud puddles. By the time he got home,
I'm gonna get a wagon. I'm gonna get a wagon.
Crispin, is that you? Crispin, what is this?
Huh? What do you mean? What are you talking? Oh, it's just mud, Mother.
Just mud?
I'll wash it off later.
But what about the chart Mr. Nugget made? I can't give you a good mark if you don't clean up right away when you're all dirty.
Oh, okay.
so off he went to take a bath. But Crispin wasn't very considerate and jumped into the tub, making big puddles on the floor. Not long afterwards, Crispin's father came home.
I'm home. Hello, Crispin.
I'm gonna get a wagon.
Hello, dear. You must be tired. I'll bring you some lemonade.
Thank you.
And so, Crispin's father made his way to his favorite chair.
What's the matter, dear?
My fire truck. Thanks for finding it, Dad.
Crispin went right back to playing. He was not being very considerate, and that made his mother very sad.
Oh, Crispin.
The week went on, and Crispin could not seem to keep himself clean. He drove his toy trucks through the mud and did not bother to clean them off. The mud hardened and caked the wheels so they would not turn anymore. Crispin's room was a mess. His toys were scattered everywhere, and he was not diligent in his jobs. On his way to school on the last day of the contest, Crispin remained careless. He saw a beautiful butterfly and began to chase it, running through dirt and puddles as he went.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
By the time he got to school, he was very dirty. To his surprise, he was very late, and many of the prizes had already been given away. All except one, the red wagon.
And the wagon goes to Wesley. He was neat, tidy, and responsible all week.
Crispin was shocked. It was then that he realized that indeed he had not been very responsible. No, not at all. It was a very sad little Crispin that made his way home that afternoon.
Crispin, is that you? How was your day, dear?
I didn't win a prize at school today.
I'm sorry, Crispin. I wasn't able to put any good marks on your chart. I tried to encourage you to pick up after yourself and keep clean, but you didn't pay any attention.
But Mother, it's so hard to be clean and neat.
It is difficult, I know, but it's part of growing up, and it does get easier the more you do it. I have an idea. Why don't we try again with the chart Mr. Nugget made? We can use it for a few weeks and see how you do.
I like that, Mom. I'll do my best.
Over the next few weeks, Crispin did his best to stay neat and tidy. At first, it was difficult, but the more he did his jobs and remembered to pick up after himself and stay neat, the easier it became. Then one evening, his father brought home a surprise. A shiny red wagon, just like the one that Wesley had won. He gave it to Crispin as a reward for doing his jobs faithfully, keeping clean, and having good manners. Crispin was very happy.
Thanks, Dad. What a present.
Well, you really earned it.
That's my Dino.
And do you know what? From then on, Crispin was known for his good manners, faithfulness, and tidiness.
I want to do my best to be more neat and tidy, Grandpa.
That's wonderful. I'm sure it will make your mother very happy.
I'm going to go upstairs and clean my bedroom. That way, when Mom gets home, she'll be surprised to see how neat and tidy it is.
What a wonderful idea. And I'll go make us a snack. We can enjoy it together once you finish your job.
Thanks, Grandpa.
When people see that you are responsible, they are more likely to trust you with things because they know you'll take good care of them.
Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. Your good advice is very nice. I can't wait. Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. They're such fun. I love each one. They're really great.
Being a kid is lots of fun. I get to laugh and play and run. But sometimes things don't go so fine, and you come round just in time.
To tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. Your good advice is very nice. I can't wait. Tell me a story, Grandpa Jake. They're such fun. I love each one. They're really great.
Hello, Tristan. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Do I have to go to bed now, Grandpa Jake?
Well, sleep is good for you, you know. It keeps you healthy, helps you grow, and gives you energy for the next day. If you get a good night's sleep, you'll probably have a lot better day tomorrow.
But can't I read just a little bit longer, Grandpa?
How about I tell you a story instead?
Really?
Yes. Our story begins on a sunny afternoon when the Dinos were just about to go home from school.
I have an announcement. Tomorrow, we will be going on a nature hike.
Cool.
We're going to leave early in the morning, and you'll need a lot of energy for the hike. So while I know you're all very excited, please get a good night's rest.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. I'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Class dismissed.
The Dinos were all very excited about the next day's activity. They loved the outdoors, and they knew that going on a hike was going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to bed early so I'll be well rested up for the hike tomorrow.
Not me. I'm going to stay awake the whole night. That way, I'll be the first one ready.
Sounds silly to me.
Suds is right, Wesley. If you don't sleep tonight, you'll be very tired tomorrow.
Ha! No, I won't. You'll see. I'll show them.
That night, after his parents had tucked him in for the night and gone to bed, Wesley did his best to stay awake.
Oh, I think I'll just get up.
He busied himself with activities. He got some snacks from the kitchen. He read himself stories.
Happily ever after.
He even tried to count all the stars in the sky, though he often lost count.
I'll show Suds and Crispin that I can stay up all night. I'll be just fine tomorrow, and more ready for the hike than they are.
The next day, Suds and Crispin made their way to the meeting spot. They were in for a surprise.
Hello! I was up and ready before anybody else this morning, and I stayed up all night long.
You're gonna be tired today.
I don't think so. Here comes Mr. Nuggin.
Hello, children. Are you ready to head out? Let's go over some ground rules for our hike. Remember that we should always stay together. No wandering off. Stick together.
At first, Wesley was right at the front. But as the hours passed, he started to go slower and slower and slower.
Phew! This path sure is steep. I don't know why I feel so out of breath. I'm never tired on hikes.
Wesley began to feel a little sick. Suds was concerned and ran to help him.
Hey, Wesley! Is anything wrong? Feeling tired?
Huh? No, not at all. I'm just taking it easy and enjoying myself.
I'm enjoying myself too. I haven't had so much energy for a hike in a long time. Hey!
Well, I'd better catch up. Glad you're enjoying yourself, Wesley. Hey, Crispin, wait for me.
Here we go.
As the day wore on, Wesley got more and more tired, and he began to feel very cold. First, he put on one sweater, then a scarf, then a hat. But no matter what he put on, Wesley still felt cold. Not long after, Mr. Nugget turned to count all his students.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Where is Wesley? We need to find him. Oh my, oh my.
When they realized that Wesley was missing, everyone became very, very worried. They began searching for him everywhere, behind every palm tree, rock, and bush. But sadly, Wesley was nowhere to be found. The fun excursion had turned into a rescue operation.
Wesley, where are you, buddy?
Suddenly, Crispin eyed something.
Mr. Noggin!
Wesley!
There lay little Wesley, shivering and coughing.
Wesley?
Hi.
Are you all right?
Me? Oh, sure. Here, let's go.
Oh, it looks like we're going to have to head home, class.
Oh, no! But we haven't made it to the top yet.
And we're so close.
Well, I don't think Wesley can make it any further. We can try this hike again another time.
Let's get Wesley back on his feet and back home.
Mr. Nugget's right. We'd better get Wesley back home.
Well, of course, Mr. Nuggin was right. Wesley was in no state to continue the hike. The dinos were concerned for their sick friend, but they were also a little disappointed to cut their excursion short.
That's better. Just a few more days of rest, and you should be all better.
But, Mom, I've already been in bed for 2 whole days.
I know, honey, but you caught a really bad cold after the hike. You'll be better soon.
I think Crispin, Suds, and Dixie are mad at me.
Why?
Because I ruined the hike. You see, I was so excited about the hike that I stayed up all night.
I see. Well, that explains why you got so tired and sick.
I'm so sorry. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have gone to bed when I was supposed to.
I'm sure you would have, but sometimes you need to obey, even though you don't understand all the reasons.
And as he hugged his mother, Wesley got an idea.
And so, I wanted to say that I'm very sorry that everyone had to stop our hike early because of me. I should have gone to bed when my parents told me to, but I didn't. And so I got sick, and you all had to miss part of the hike because of me. I'm very sorry.
Thank you for explaining your lesson to the class, Wesley. We forgive you. Don't we, class?
We sure do!
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
It's okay, buddy. We can always go on a hike another day. We all forgive you. Don't feel bad.
And so, dear class, we have
Several weeks later, Mr. Nuggin announced another field trip. Everyone was so excited, especially Wesley.
Mom! 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 Hey, Mom! We're going on a hike tomorrow. Can I go to bed early and get some extra sleep?
The next day, Wesley was full of energy. He didn't yawn once. The group made it to the very top of the mountain, and everyone considered it the best class outing they had ever had.
If I was going on a hike, I'd be sure to sleep super well the night before.
I'm glad to hear that. But you know, it's important to be sure and get good rest every night.
Why?
Your body is strengthened when you sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, your body is weaker, and you're more likely to get sick.
I don't like being sick. So, I guess I'd better go to bed and get a good night's sleep.
That sounds like a great idea to me.
Good night, Grandpa. And thank you for the story.
Good night, Tristan. And a good night to you too. Your body needs proper rest in order to stay healthy. If you sleep well and eat well, you will be less likely to get sick.
Insects galore. Drudy's day. I'm hurt, Grandpa, Tristan cried loudly. Grandpa Jake saw that his grandson had a small bleeding cut on his knee. I'm sorry you had a little accident, Grandpa Jake said. Your shoelaces weren't tied. You probably tripped over them. I forgot to tie them because I was racing my friends to get outside first. This reminds me of a story about little Drudy. Drudy? Tristan asked, wiping his tears. Yes, Drudy was a dragonfly who had a little accident just like you did, Grandpa Jake began. Judy met her friends, Lincoln the ladybird and Fiery the firefly. "You look like you've been flying for hours," Lincoln said to Judy. "Not really, but I just had a scary accident." "Tell us." Fiery and Lincoln were eager to hear Judy's tale. "This morning, I visited my dragonfly friends at the pond," Judy began. "We played fun games. We'd fly up very high and then dive down real fast. We tried to catch the mosquitoes near the water without getting wet. I could fly high, but I couldn't dive quickly. I caught no mosquitoes. The other dragonflies were always winning. I got angry and wanted to prove that I could win. I wasn't being careful. I went down so fast that I wasn't able to turn in time. I hit the water with a splash," Judy said. "I felt like everything around me was spinning, and when I tried to get out of the water, I couldn't." "That's terrible," Fiery exclaimed. "You must have been scared," Lincoln said. "Not at first, but then I realized that I couldn't fly out. My wings were so wet and heavy. I was stuck." "Oh dear, what happened?" Fiery asked. "My friends tried to rescue me, but I was too heavy for them. They flew to find help. I was all alone. I thought I might drown." "What did you do?" Lincoln asked. "I remembered that my mother told me to pray if I was in trouble, so I asked God to send someone to rescue me. Just then, 2 children came to the pond. I called for help, but they didn't hear me, so I prayed again, and then the little girl saw me. She shouted, 'There's a dragonfly in the water. It needs help.' Her brother then saw me, and he fished me out. Poor little dragonfly. It's good you saw it," he told his sister. "It can't live in the water. I'll put it on this leaf. The sun will dry its wings so it can fly again." "The children came when you needed them," Fiery said. "I'm glad you're all right now," Lincoln sighed. "Me too," Judy agreed. "I'm going to be more careful from now on." "Let's play a game together," Fiery said. "Why not?" Judy said with a smile. "Let's be careful," Lincoln added, "and not be competitive." Grandpa smiled. "You see, accidents often happen when we're not careful, or if we get too competitive when we play." "I'll tie my shoelaces before I play again," Tristan said. "Can you remember another lesson from Judy's story?" Tristan thought a moment. "To pray? That's right. Ask God to protect you from getting hurt." Tristan and his grandfather said a little prayer. Then Tristan went to play with his friend. Nearby, 3 small insects watched him and smiled. Moral: ask God for help when you need it. He will answer your prayer.